Alright, what's going on, y'all? It's KC versus everybody. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. We got another gameplay video. I'm playing somebody with the Golden State Warriors. They had the Boston Celtics. We're gonna go ahead and get into it. And yeah, without further ado, you can see my current record is 16-7. As my opponent, he gonna eventually pop up with the Boston Celtics. He's coming in at 66-57. I try to find y'all like games with people who got positive records, but at the same time games that are also gonna be entertaining. I don't care if I lose necessarily or I win. It's just I want a good game with some competition. And I'm kind of in the first league on this account, so I'm kind of just getting anybody. But you can already see out the gate, he's only playing as a center. Yeah, he's coming in as Nehemias, whatever the fuck that center name is for the Celtics. And he's yeah, that's all he's playing as. And he comes out knocking down a three with Derek White. And shit, I'm coming up next possession with Steph Curry. And as you can see, he's only playing as Jason Tatum right now. And I'm like, fuck, it's one of these games. It's early as fuck in the morning at the same time too, so I'm like, man, I'm really about to play one of these niggas. And I ain't gonna lie, early as fuck in the morning, I'll be ready to get off this shit when niggas start playing me like this. Cause like, bro, like, why is you playing like this? Like, how do you have fun? I don't see how people be having fun just off balling all game. But I guess you got to get it how you live. As I'm calling a pick and roll with Jimmy Butler, and I dime him right here and get a cool ass dunk. And we already off and we rolling. We see what type of game it is. I'm intercepting shit with Steph. Yeah, we already see what type of game it is. I already got it in mind. But I'm still trying different techniques as I pull a quick mid-range with Steph. But nah, man, I already got, in mind how I'm going to run my offense and defense versus him. But I'm the type person I like to try different, like different formulas, different shit in the midst of the chaos. As you see, he's pulling like a crazy ass shot right in fucking, I think that was Jimmy Butler's face. He did that a couple times this game. I'm talking about no contest. I'm like, what the fuck is really going on? As you see, I'm passing the ball around. I try to get Jimmy Butler involved. Again, he's playing as that center. And I shoot some bullshit with Draymond. He moves the ball up the court with Derek White, and that should have been a steal. But again, with this game, under the ball, he passed it to Derek White, and on this possession, it was kind of crazy because he was really clamped. He was just moving the ball all over the fucking court. I mean, that sounds crazy to say, but the nigga was really clamped for real, y'all. As he goes up with a dumbass shot with Jaylen Brown, and then intercepts it with Jaylen Brown, and then puts another dumbass shot up with Tatum. And you can see Draymond's just no match whatsoever to get a rebound. So, yeah, you can already see what this type of game is. And then again, he's only playing as a center and cherry picking. I hate to sound like I'm ranting or complaining, y'all, but y'all gotta understand this shit be irritating because these be the main guys that turn their mic on and be talking like they nice or actually, thorough at the game. But now we got an easy lay with Steph. We got fucking Jimmy Butler on Tatum, but for whatever reason, he was barely able to check this nigga for whatever reason. Like, Tatum was doing what he wanted this game, y'all. We just trying to find a way to keep it close. As you see, we down 6. We calling a pick from Butler. We like, god damn, we get enough space. We pulling that bitch, but we miss it. I couldn't even believe Steph missed that, but fuck it. We right back on defense. Look, no interception from Jimmy Butler at all, but he played just enough defense to stop that. I'm passing it down to Draymond. I'm just trying to get some offense going, y'all. It's too much to really account for. I had enough space to pull it right there, but you just, like I said, you never know when the motherfucker not guarding you. As I'm wide open for the mid-range, so I knocked that down. And my opponent had took a timeout. We coming back off timeout, and it wasn't until it dawned on me that the Warriors had Kristaps Porzingis, and that just spaced the floor a whole lot for me. As you see, he's coming out and he's shooting with Valanciunas, I believe, and missing. And nah, like I said, that Porzingis just being able to open the floor like that and be able to shoot threes, oh man, that was a game changer. As I catch Steph wide open, and that's. And next possession, he's coming up and he's passing it to Peyton Pritchard. He pump fakes like he was about to shoot, but that's way out of his range. And he's forcing a terrible shot up. As I'm coming down, I'm rebounding it. Yeah, that was a terrible shot. I don't know what the fuck he saw right there, but he started revealing his hand as I kept Steph wide open, or Seth to Steph. And Peyton Pritchard, he's coming up on the very next possession, and I kind of got an idea how he was playing because that's how I play with Peyton Pritchard. He just want to get space and shoot the ball, as that was Cash. And this play, he must have forgot who the fuck I was controlling, because look how much space he gave me. I'm shooting that all day long. That's a layup, for real. And I'm inbound on the ball, and apparently he's not paying attention to the clock at all as he chucks a dumbass shot up. And we coming back down. We got a few seconds to go. You would have thought this would have been money. Nah, we brick a three and we head to the second quarter. Start of the second quarter, he comes up the court with Jason Tatum and he throws a nice pass to Peyton Pritchard and gets an easy mid-range. There wasn't shit we could do about that. Pick and roll, you're gonna see a lot of this. This is how you beat off ballers. You gotta call a pick and roll. You gotta get their ass involved. Get them involved, they gonna fucking figure out how you play, and shit gonna get one-dimensional. As Jason Tatum pulls up a crazy ass three, as you see, that was contested like a motherfucker, but fuck it, we still gonna go through and get an easy little lay with Pozinski. And he's coming up next possession, and I think he thought he had the hot hand or something as he does that dumb shit again, but it didn't work this time. And we rebounding, we coming up the court. I catch Porzingis, I'm like all day long. And we starting to catch our tempo, y'all. Yeah, we starting to see what the fuck we got. I ain't played with the Warriors in a minute. They're my boys, but I haven't played with them for the simple fact you play with sweats all day long that try to get OKC or the Spurs every chance they get, and that shit just get old. As Porzingis is snapping right now, that boy had to call a timeout. Shit was starting to get a little too out of hand. And I know we only up 5, but still, like, just dumbass shots like this is what's gonna just further put them behind. As man, we coming up, and man, just watch how I run the offense. It looked like a real NBA offense when I play. I call Horford over for a screen, and he bit on the motherfucker so hard it left Porzingis wide open for the three. And I know them fans in the Bay going crazy. We out in the fish grease right now. As Jason Tatum shoots some shit, dog. That motherfucker was green too. And watch this play right here, as it looked like a real motherfucking Golden State play. I called a pick, I pump fake, I pass it back, get Steph, call another pick, get some separation. That's Steph, man. That's too much space. And my opponent, he's still just firing away badass shots and just making bad plays. But it's like, this game is so unpredictable and weird, you never know what the fuck. Like, you can't rule nobody out just because I really can't explain it. It's like the AI or just the whole momentum swing of this game is like, it'll start bullshitting you out of nowhere. As I'm trying to get something going, I couldn't really get what I wanted going, and I wasn't trying to keep forcing shots because, you know, shit start getting predictable. So we start looking crazy right here. I think he had one. He get the board with JB, he throw it down to Pritchard, and watch what Pritchard do right here. This shit was crazy. And just enough room. We called a timeout after that because I see what you're doing and you ain't finna keep doing that shit. So we had to make some adjustments. I'm calling Draymond over with a screen. Draymond gonna catch that bitch and kick it out the bubble, and we're gonna crash that motherfucker. It's simple basketball. And I'm not completely against off-balling. You know, sometimes you gotta get your guys in position and do, you know, what you gotta do to get your people right. But still, it's like fucking, the whole game, you're not checking me at all. That shit's crazy. As we coming up, and it's too much offense right here, as I could have shot that, but I passed it down. Now that's opening up the paint because we've been busting his ass from the three, so he don't know what the fuck to do. And this is a good shot. He just fucking weird. And we rebounding, and we coming back down with Steph, and we already know how this game is looking. Even up 10 points, I already know how this game is finna go, as he's still not trying to guard me. I called Draymond with a screen. I could have shot it. I shot it, actually. Cash off in that ass. I had to pause it on him because I'm like, nigga, guard up. And these one of the moments right here, y'all. It's just like, they start quitting in mid-game. They just start shooting anything. And I hate recording these moments because, like, it's so boring. And it's like, yeah. But nah, he still don't want to guard me, so we keeping it simple, picking and rolling, and we shooting the mid-range. I don't know how the fuck I didn't make that, but yeah, we keeping it simple. He come back down, he shoot it, he brick. He's cold. This nigga is cold at this point. And yeah, we just steady going up. I thought that was gonna be cash, but we missed the layup. And man, at this point, we just, like I said, we know he just shooting anything. He's already checked out the game, so make sure y'all drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch y'all on this next video.
I can't really explain it. It's like I'm hustling now. I'm trying to get it, fuck struggling now. Me and my clique on the block, pushing rocks, yeah, we bubbling now. It feel good to go and blow a feet down. I come from the gutter, me and